Tim Charlebois from the OPP. Tim has been a member of the OPP for 29 years. He has served in a variety of positions, including field and specialized services in drug enforcement and surveillance. In 1992, he joined the newly created OPP Emergency Response Team and became the Provincial Emergency Response Coordinator for the OPP. He is past member and chair of the National Ground Search and Rescue Council of Canada. In the past 10 years, he has been heavily involved in major event planning and public order events. He has been the OPP lead in planning for over 40 major events such as the G20 as well as the past 2 U.S. presidential visits to Canada, and was project manager for the National Day of Action in 2007 and 2008. He co-founded the Ontario Public Order Advisory Committee, which he chaired from 2004 to 2008, and the Ontario Public Order Command Course. Tim was the manager of emergency management for the OPP, overseeing the OPP's Emergency Response Team, Provincial Emergency Response Team, HUSAR, and CBRN, K9 and Emergency Planning from September 2007 to November 2008. At that time, he was assigned to be the OPP Planning and Operations Coordinator for the OPP for both the 2010 Olympics and the G8 Summit. Tim.
Okay, get myself turned on. Everybody can hear me well. Thank you very much for the opportunity to be here today, which is the first public forum of which I hope will be many over the next 10, 12, 14, 16 months. The G8 Summit, I think on the agenda it said, my portfolio was security, the reality. And that is our world in security. It is the reality of what the G8 is, because the G8 is a security event. It is the largest annual security event in the world, okay? And that is the focus of the event. As Mr. Cassette said, it's about getting 8 people in a room, having high-profile discussing international issues, and the security for those people to have that meeting. On the same context, it's no different than President Obama coming to Ottawa 2 weeks ago, okay? Security issues are exactly the same. The G8 is just a heck of a lot bigger, okay? The scope and the context of what we have to undertake is quite frankly quite massive, okay? And as much as it's nice to do it in Huntsville and do it in the Muskoka region, it does logistically present a number of logistical issues in trying to capture how we're going to do that. So again, the impacts on the community. Everybody wants to know security zones, right? Okay? That's the number one thing people are asking about. We're already hearing the rumors in the community. Geez, I heard it's going to be 10 miles around the whole outside area. Okay? Those have not been defined. They are at a conceptual level. Okay? Security zones are broken into what we call concentric rings. Okay? There will be one ring that will be the responsibility of the RCMP, okay, for the internationally protected people, okay? That will be strictly the purview of the RCMP as far as management, okay, of that zone, okay? The second zone that will be established was what we will call the integrated, integrated interdiction zone, okay, which will be the management of the OPP, okay? We have not established exactly where that's going to be. I can tell you that it does not go into the built-up area of Huntsville, okay? That it will be closer out this way. Will there be people living inside that zone? Yes, okay? Again, how we work through the process of people living inside a security zone is everything will be done to minimize the impact on the people who live inside a security zone, okay? If it was me, I would leave town.